Welcome back to Let's Play Outward. So, we're on the Pilgrim's Path. Last episode we died, and we got one of the more beneficial death effects, I believe. The random events that occur when you die, air quotes, in this game. You don't ever really die, you just, stuff happens to you. People play with your body, and you end up in weird places. So, yeah, we were saved by Jeb, and he gave us some of his beer. We've got a lot of loss on max health and stamina though, so also we're running late on daylight hours. I'm looking at this area we've got here on the Pilgrim's Path. We're following Lio something. Yeah, maybe I can find out her name in the quest log here. Oh yeah, Oliel. Ollie. Let's call her Ollie. We're following Ollie. We're going to join her faction, which is, I believe, some kind of paladin faction. Anyway, let's have a look at this little campsite here. If there's no resting area, I'm going to try and craft one myself. Oh, shit. What's up with this? That doesn't look great. A pot au feu du pirates. Salted fish soup is more restorative and nutritious than fish alone. Okay, but what does it do? Restore food 325. What does that mean? I wish I knew what that meant. So I got a bunch of gear here. I can disassemble all of that to make bandages. I've looted all of his clothes, but he's still visually wearing those clothes. So there's a demerit to this game's realism. Starting to run pretty low on that. Actually, do I have any hides on me? Oh good, I've got hides. Cool. I think I can make a bedroll, and there's wood around here. I'm gonna try to do some survival crafting here. Improvised bedroll. Craft some of that. There we go, because I forgot to bring my bedroll with me. A campfire. I wonder if having a campfire wards off beasts, or gets beasts' attention. Don't remember exactly how that's supposed to work. You know, in movies they teach you things, and sometimes movies they kind of contradict one another. Some movies are like, turn off the fire, it'll attract all the animals, and then others are like, make a big fire, it'll scare away all the animals. So I think I'm going to set up a bedroll in this tent. Hopefully that'll give us some level of protection. So I'm going to put out a campfire out here. Campfire starter kit. Needs crafting. Here we go. Craft that guy. Yeah, I could strip away the clothes I got from that guy and make some bandages. You can't add multiple clothes to craft multiple bandages. You really have to do one at a time. Or at least for deconstruction, it seems I have to do one at a time. So here we go, just like deconstructing one at a time. I can see myself accidentally deconstructing things that I really need. There we go, got a nice amount of cloth there. What happens if you deconstruct? Well, nothing happens if you deconstruct linen. Cooking pot? Nope. Just checking a couple of things. I've got meat on me that's almost expired. I'm hoping to cook it before I go to sleep and hope that it doesn't expire completely. Okay, never mind that. I'm gonna craft some bandages. There we go. Recovery. Travel rations. Travel rations don't seem half as good as they used to now that I know they don't restore health. So I'm gonna try cook other things. It's 8 o'clock. It's not the worst. Okay, let's set up this fire. In you go. Light the fire. So what happens if I use campfire? Oh, wait. Wrong button. Whoops. Triangle. Oh yeah, you could make a single ingredient item. What happens if I... question mark. Okay. It doesn't know. Manual recipe. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to put a cooking pot on top. And then I'm going to use that to cook. Cooking pot. In you go. Quickly now, because the meat is expiring rapidly. Meat stew, yes. Filling but ordinary dish made with whatever meat and plants are at hand with a pinch of salt. Here we go. Crafting all of that. I don't have any other meaty recipes, unfortunately, so I'm stuck crafting that. Okay, I can make some more travel rations. I could use the meat stew, but you know, I don't know what's up with that, but you're kind of like, there's serious diminishing returns here. So I'm using a bunch of ingredients to craft a dish, and then I'm using the dish itself to craft another dish, and eventually we're going to end up, I've got an image in my mind of like an entire warehouse full of ingredients, and it's all made, it's all used to make this one little bowl of soup that you end up with. You know, you're mashing these ingredients together, making something, a finished product, and using that finished product in the next finished product, and it all manages to compact somehow. So this game seems to bend time and space, and apparently we're hot, and that's not good. But it's nighttime. Aren't you happy you're hot? I mean, like the air looks extremely chilly out here. When I am looking at the screen here, I'm feeling cold. IRL, you know, just looking at this screen. So wouldn't you want to be hot? Wouldn't you want to be sitting next to this campfire? Ah man, complaining about everything constantly. We've got meat stew. I would eat it, but let's see. What's our hunger at? Our sleep is not great. Our food is okay. Our drink is okay. We're running low on drink. I've been using it to restore stamina. I'm gonna set up the bedroll in here next to the campfire. Bedroll next to the corpse. Should be fine. There we go. Perfect spot. Nice and comfy. What else do we need? I'm wondering, is it safe to camp out here? Probably not. We'll find out soon. Yeah. Otherwise we're looking pretty good. We're not too high on equipment weight. Our stuff's healthy. We can recover our health. Not doing well on the waterfront. You know, if we were anywhere close to a water source, there's that, but you know, don't know what that is. We can always set up a campfire set and boil some bad water, get some good water. Here goes nothing. Ambush. Oh wow, okay, rest, like waiting for one. I don't know what that need is though. It says needs frosty. Needs cold. Okay, I'm gonna guard for 1 hour. Repair for, oh no, it needs something. I don't know what that need sign is, so I'm not gonna do it. It says cold, so I'll get cold because it's night. The longer I rest, the more chance of ambush there is. So can I like rest for a few hours, guard for an hour, rest for a few hours, guard for another hour? Yeah, this is weird. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is a situation. So I think I'll only be able to rest for 5 hours. Hold on. The chance of ambush goes down completely if I just guard. If I start sleeping, it'll go up. So then I have to guard again. Sleep, guard, sleep. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do it. Your body temperature is back to normal. Well, I don't see any detriments here. let's go ahead and do it. No chance of ambush, and we'll be seeing the morning as well. Good, let's do it. Mostly to recover health and stamina, I guess. I think I'll have another cup of coffee. Yeah, that's what I'll do while we're loading anyway. The twilight hours, the morning and evenings in this game seem extremely dark as well. They're almost worse than night. So I don't know. It might take a minute before we get to some proper visibility going on. Positioning players, huh? Are you positioning them against me? Recipe scrolls. Actually, it's not looking too bad here. Nice. We survived the night without incident. Maximum health didn't restore completely, but we did get a decent amount of it back. I'll disassemble the cooking pot and turn off our fire here. Don't want to burn down this beautiful, violet grassy hill. Let's see, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's actually okay. I think we're good to go. Our character is very thirsty. Your stamina decreases 3 times faster. That's not good. No, not good at all. And we've only got 1 more charge of water in our flask. That's an issue. Well, I will drink it now just to not get even thirstier. Well, look at that. That really solved our first need completely with just 1 swig. Don't know what that is. It's probably another creature we can't deal with. Death being such a serious issue in game really makes me want to not take on encounters a lot. Like, if it was just me 1v1 a humanoid opponent, even then, you know, like, it's very skill based. Well, it might be just due to it being early game. Whoa, I wonder what that place is. What could it be? It's not showing up in the map anywhere, but I think it's somewhere here. You know, I may be mistaken. What we saw over there may not have been the ancient ruins. It may have been something else, and then we were going around over here. Yeah. This is probably what it was. We were walking over here, and the fort we have not yet seen. Maybe that's what this thing is. Yeah, this is probably the fort. Yeah, I'm really starting to get my bearings properly now. Yeah, we just came out of the Lavender Hills. Violet? Lavender? Yeah, anyway, we've got water here. Gather the river water. Ah, okay, so they're calling it river water. Ooh, fancy. Take the river water. It's river water. Murky. Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know. I mean, we've got a cooking pot on us, so it's just as simple as gathering 1 scratch of tree, popping down, creating and popping down the campfire kit. Apparently we need, our needs are of food right now. So I'm gonna eat some of the food we crafted. Meat stew, filling, but ordinary dish made with whatever meat and plants are and with a pinch of salt. Oh, it gives us a buff anyway. Health recovery. Recover 0.3 health per second. Dude, that's great. That's over a long time period too. It's just like using a bandage. Why doesn't it say that in the text here that it restores health too? Hold on, I'm gonna try and figure this out. The tooltips in this game are vaguer than I want them to be. try and figure this out quickly. So, travel ration. This food with no properties apart from being filling and can even be made using survival crafting. Okay. And now here, filling, but ordinary dish made with whatever. Okay. So it doesn't state that it does heal, but it also doesn't say all it does is be filling. You know, so you can expect a side effect for this one. This one, however, says it has no properties apart from being filling. So it might be that the travel ration is the only thing that is the exception, and every other food in game does give you some side effects. So I might eat the pot au feu du pirate afterwards. But yeah, let's cook this water first. Boil this water and solve that problem before it happens. Light the campfire. Put down the pot before we get hot. Put in the murky water and we get clean water. Disassemble. Here we go, and turn off. I don't think we're ever gonna not see trees where we're going, so we can do this anytime we want. So I guess if you bring a cooking pot with you, you have access to pretty much infinite clean water. What the heck is this? What is that? That's weird. It's like some, I don't know, it's like a beetle or an armor or some kind of a mechanized creature. It seems so out of place, man. A lot of the objects lying around in the game just randomly strewn about left and right. They seem so out of place. Just ridiculously out of place. I wonder if I add a nip of berry to my food, I'll get the stamina recovery. Cool, the effects do stack. I'd love to continuously have some kind of stamina recovery effect active on me, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Not going to be able to do that, probably. I'm not sure if this is enemy territory, if I should be even daring to wander in here. I kind of want to check though quickly. Maybe I can sneak in and pick up something I shouldn't have access to yet. On my first character, who I will often refer to, when I got captured by the bandits, in their camp I found a really good torch, like a really good, not a torch, but a lantern. And it was a lantern with decent lights. The one we've still got the crappy old lantern. So yeah, venturing into areas you're not necessarily prepared to deal with, and grabbing some of the good loot and then getting the hell out of there might be beneficial. Pearl bird nests. Those are those white birds you see walking around the wilds all over the place. Might as well. 3 bird eggs. I might be able to put that into some recipe. Eggs provide both health and stamina recovery over time. Okay, but disease as well. Don't want that. I wonder if there's an easy dish to be made with them. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of these early episodes I make here are going to be very like trial and error. I'm going to have to spend a lot of time just figuring things out. Don't know if it's a good idea to just abandon this place and ignore all of the potential loot we might be getting. I kind of want to keep going on our quest, but I also want to explore this place a bit. But I gotta... Oh, hello. Hey, there's a chest here. Whoa, what's this? Iron axe, one-handed. An ice rag. It's like very like taken from Dark Souls. How you can apply effects to your weapons. A livweedy? Phosphorescent leaves with alchemical properties. and an alchemy kit. Tool used to distill ingredients into potions. To be used on a lit campfire. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna wait till I get some alchemy recipes till I really start dabbling with that. Comparing iron axe to my hatchet, more damage, higher impact, attack speed faster, better durability. It's just better in every way. I'll take it. Actually, what does it weigh? It weighs 4 versus 2. Okay, so there's that. But equipped items, it doesn't really matter what they weigh because they don't, like, they're not a detriment to your carry weight. Only items in the pocket or the backpack really count as a detriment. Okay, let's have a look at the item here. Oh, sweet. Well, that looks cool. Yeah, now it looks like we're actually using some kind of real weapon instead of just a butcher's knife. Nice. Already got something good out of exploration. I'm gonna save. You know, this is saving the game. You see that little circle at the bottom center of the screen turning. Yeah. Hope we don't ever lose progress like I did before a few episodes ago. That was absolute bullshit. Nothing going on up here. You know, I'm really wondering how large the game world is because portions of the game seem extremely empty. Like there should be things around just for like aesthetic value. A lot of this is like you know, just like a level editor. You're just in a you're in an empty world, and then it's like I place patch of grass here. I place a strange creature carapace looking item over here. Speaking of the devil, here's another just like randomly placed item. And the thing is, for what I'm gathering, a lot of these items are just here, and there's like no like in-game explanation to what they're doing there. Like here's a creature corpse with a bunch of shit stabbed into it. What am I supposed to think about that? Is it like Dark Souls deep lore? Maybe there was a battle here ages past, and then they like had to fend off this hordes of creatures, and then it's just nah. There's like no. They're just assets that are lying about everywhere, and there's no real, you know, there's no explanation as to what they're doing there. I think it'll add for some colorful discoveries in the future. Tripwire trap, and 5 of them. Device that must be armed with a compatible item, then triggered by an enemy. After deployment, traps can be disassembled to retake the trigger and the items inside. Yeah, I don't know. I might want to look into traps at some point. I'm incredibly clumsy though when it comes to games. So I'm likely to trigger my own traps whenever I deploy them. So I don't want to ignore them completely because it might be like a hidden gem, like a hack of of sorts, and a way to easily deal with early game combat. So I'm gonna look into that soon. Next time we get to another like real base or something. Like I'm really leaving my storage and venturing off into the unknown here. So I'd like another base of operations before I look into traps. So next time we get into a town or something, maybe they'll give me a new stash. The most quality of life thing that they could give me right now is if in the next place we get to, the next town, they give us another storage, and the storage is kind of like, they're like shared storage space. So I can access all the items I put in my Scherzo lighthouse storage. I could access from whatever next storage thing they're going to give me. That would be a great quality of life design. I'm just guessing here. I would love it. if the game would work like that, but we're gonna have to wait and see if it does. I don't even know if we're gonna get another storage where we're going. It's anyone's guess. I think we must be coming close to the end of the zone here. I wonder what it looks like when we venture on into the next area. There's combat. Are we prepared? We got our stamina and health. We got some buffs going on. Might as well have another nibble of food here. Got enough food. Health recovery, why not? They do recommend you eating food before going into combat. Hello, enemy. You're an enemy. Oh shit. Let's go right into slashy slashy. Oh my god, it's another 2 versus 1 situation. God damn it. Oh yeah, we got it. Dude, seriously. Don't be like the... No! I don't want to die. I gotta get out of here. That's so unfair. Come on with the 2 versus 1 combat situation always. Seriously game. What? This is terrible. I've got health recovery, but I need more health recovery. Hopefully a bandage will sort me out. Man, I'm thinking about the combat in The Witcher and how, like, meta by combat as well. Like, the enemy you're targeting is going to be super defensive, and then the guy you're not targeting is going to be very offensive, and then you're sitting there trying to reach the person you're engaged in combat with, and then there's some sneaky little chihuahua at your rear just nipping at your Achilles heel, trying to bite through your Achilles, like 50 nibbles. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, what about you? You're an absolute bullshit monster. Go on, do something. Do something. I'll kick you. Put your back on. How dare you to. Damn you. What? What? We're running low on time, so I want to deal with you before we carry on, but I'd like to also not die. We still got health recovery. I'm going to wait for him to kick to get off cooldown. I'm going to give him a 1-2 combo and then a kick. See how he thinks about that. Maybe we'll get a little bit of that. A little bit of 1-2 combo. Yeah. No retaliation. How about a kick? Yeah. Screw you, buddy. Seriously. Oof. Tough combat. But we got all this stuff. Great. And we got a bow. Nice. A sword. Yoink. A machete. All your stuff belong to me. Yeah, we're running low on time. I got a lot of gear. You know what I might do? I might just sprint back to my storage anyway, drop off all this stuff so we don't like lose it, and walk all the way back here. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay. Anyway, that's gonna be a thing into the brave new world in the next one. See you then. Take care.